Hello everyone, I'm Cook. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode, 90? 19, yeah, of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are trying to work towards making basic electronic boards. We can do that now. I just want to spend a little bit of time wondering what we should put on the bus and what we shouldn't. Because, well, these are not very dense to have on the bus. You can put in 2 resources and get out 5. But on the other hand, we need them very often for a lot of stuff. For these boards at least. Maybe we don't actually need them for a lot else. I'm not sure I've actually seen if we need it for a lot of other stuff. But I think we do. I seem to remember from Bob's Mods that we do. Basic electronic components. So for all sorts of modules, all sorts of boards. But they're not that hard to make in those 4 locations for each electronic board type. As long as we have access to tin, copper wire, and carbon. In that case, we need both of those in the bus. Tin, copper wire. Do we need that for anything else? Yes, for other sorts of components. So we can either put that on the bus or work towards getting tin wire coil on the bus. We don't have that technology yet though. Maybe we can't get it. Nickel smelting, silicon smelting. Well, I guess we need carbon down below the metallurgy setup as well. But still, that's just coal and everything else is self-contained, so that's not a problem. What do you need nickel for at this point? Or silicon, I mean. I think that's for later for these components, so we don't need them yet. Steel smelting, this would be nice. We were looking for advanced tin smelting though. This one. But that's behind a lot of stuff. I don't want to research all of that just to get the stuff on the bus. So we can just produce the wire, I guess, tinned wire. So 5 copper and 4 tin plate becomes 5 wire. So this is actually more dense than the plates. That's good. I can live with that. Where do we create those? Just right here. Okay. We do need the wire first though. So again, we can put this on the bus or do it everywhere where we need to make components, which we again need to do everywhere where we need it, so in at least 4 different places. I think we will just do this one place and then bring it to the bus, because it is dense enough and is needed in several locations. Logic for you right there. I'm not good at lining these up. Especially here. We should probably move this actually. Just to try and be consistent. So I guess this is cover, right? For this. So we can either do something like that. Bring another resource in. The tin. And then I'll put tin cover wire. Or we can make these next to each other. Since we need quite a lot of tin cover wire, I would guess it would be nice to have more resources coming in. Because we do need almost a full belt of copper and a full belt of tin for a full belt of these. So let's go with this setup. Only problem is that we need foragers. Well, these can cover that, so that's good. Let's just speed stuff up. Well, these can help each other out, I guess. So many resources needs to be moved here every half second. Can we make faster inserters yet? We could if we had some basic electronic boards. Typical. And some bronze, of course, as well. Let's just go with this for now. And bring in our resources. Tin goes in here. Need more tin. Maybe we really should make a setup for producing underground belts and so on as well. Also, we need more belt. I sort of started wanting to do underground belts here, but I guess I got away from that again. Eh. That's weird, because it's only because I do this, I guess. No, these also weird. I need that space to be able to mix them, unless I want to do it in here instead. I guess I should do that. This is all just me being weird, I guess. thinking about how I prefer stuff to be. You will output to the near side. And you will start a new 6 lines. Okay. So yeah, we are halfway, but that's just something we will have to live with until we get faster on service. Unless we want to do something like this, I guess. Something like that. Give me that, please. These produce 4 per second. These need 10 per second. I guess I didn't really think about that ratio. Is that really correct? 4 copper cable per second. 10 copper cable every half second, so 20 per second. Oh dear. So 5 of these to 1 of these. I guess we will have to make some changes. I mean, it did work, but I would like it to be a little more optimized than that. It doesn't have to be fully optimized, but just a little bit. So we can now smelt steel if we want to. And we do at some point, at least when we need steel on the bus. Stacking service? Sure, why not? So these would all be able to reach if we had enough space. So this one would need its own. We also need to get this in, of course. Holy moly. Oh, we can't do that. So we would need something like that. And that should be everything. Not pretty at all. Eh. What a mess. Maybe we should live with a worse ratio than this. Yeah, so this one is very slow because it has to change the length of its arm. That should be a bit faster. I think it's a lot more effective to just cut down bit machines. Maybe do 4 to 1. Maybe that would work better. Again, I'm just having fun here, so please stay with me. I'm just... None of this is really necessary, but... So 4 for that, for these 4. And then we still need to input to this, on this stuff. Which we can't do like that. Would that be fast enough? Oh, I didn't set these up, of course. What is faster? Having this take from this and put to this, or this take from this? Oh, wrong one. What? Oh, I could also just do this, of course. So these two might be able to almost keep up, it seems. Wait, if we can take from this over here, then we can take from this over here. That makes these two at least very effective. This won't be able to reach this, so these can't be optimized anymore. We're still waiting on more of this stuff. It is possible to do something about that though. Now this needs to be optimized slightly. So how much can this output? 10 per second, that's almost a full build. So with 2 of these setups we can make a full build of this at least. With 3 of them we can make a full red setup. Red belt. But this is a lot better than it was before. I like it. Oh, it's not very pretty, especially with the power. Maybe we can do something about that. Let's just move these in. Yeah, it's not gonna work with the chest, of course, but... eh. So this and this. And this and this. That's a lot better. Perfect. Then we need to do near. Good. I'm happy. Any research we want to do? I don't care about nano explosives. We don't have cliffs. Because I'm lazy with that sort of thing. I guess this also improves the speed of mining buildings, right? Or removing buildings. Do we have something that takes a while to remove? Not really. Nope. Okay. So that's not really a problem. It would be nice, of course, if it was just faster. It's not easy to find out if it's faster. Let's keep a little bit of this. Okay. So we are closer. Actually, we have everything for components. Yep. So come on, give me one of those. Give me more gear wheels. Oh, we didn't make a chest for all of our seeds. We should really do that. Oh, wait, we did. Just didn't put this stuff in. Let's not run around with coal. All of our coal for fuel should really be turned into carbon. I guess that's a good point. So this full line should be carbon. We do need, of course, still to get some coal in onto the bus to make carbon and other stuff, probably like plastic. Maybe I'm not sure about the recipe for plastic in this, but we should definitely turn a lot of it into carbon. Also for the power, that would just give us even more power. So yeah, just a thought. For now, let's keep them there. Put the crushed stuff into its machines. Put the coke into its machines. Solder, we haven't used that yet. This stuff in there, this stuff in there. So, components again. Guess we didn't need to remove this anyway. So that's everything we need for components. How much and how fast do we need this? Not very fast. It's just output that's fast. Okay, so if we want to produce a lot of these, and I'm guessing we need these on the bus, maybe we should check that actually. Circuit. A lot of stuff here we don't need. A lot of stuff we don't need on the bus. Holy moly, so much stuff it's used in, but not a lot of stuff that we want to automate entirely. What? Really? I will have overlooked stuff, I think. Or maybe it does just need to be put into a chest, I guess. I mean, if we want to... No, this is just fast splitters and stuff. The belt we can make without it. All of this stuff, I think we will be able to get robots before we need to automate. Well, we do need some of these for the robots, of course, but that doesn't need to be on the bus. Maybe I'm thinking we can get to robots faster than we can, but I'm not sure. It seems like we just need to put these in a chest for now. No, well, not these, but the boards. The boards for which we have everything we need except for basic boards. Robot. So batteries and electric engines, those would both probably be very hard to make as it's fluid stuff, and petrochem just prevents you from doing anything you want. More stuff. So we need red circuits as well. That we all have. Well, we need these, of course, to actually automate with robots. So transistors and circuit boards. Steel. Battery. Lead, plastic, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid we're not that far from, I think. Plastic though. Liquid plastic. propane gas. But then again, all of this is not something that's gonna happen on the bus, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Methanol and steam. Cellulose fiber. In LJ processing, we can do that. So if we just research it, I think. Do we have a liquefier? Methane. Oh, we can make methane there. That's not what we want. Green algae. So it's just these two researchers. Not sure if we can automate the production. Yeah, we can. From water, we can make green algae. From green algae, we can make cellulose fiber. From cellulose fiber, we can make methanol. So plastic should be easy. I don't know about these recipes, of course, yet, but plastic one. Propane gas. Gas steam cracking one. So again, a liquefier. I think this is a bit more advanced with the catalysts. I don't think we want to do that. But again, we can get all the way to plastic with our current research. And all of that just to find out if we do robots. So that was with battery, right? Yes, plastic. Electric engine units. We can do engine units, we can do basic electronic boards. Lubricant. Oh dear. Base mineral oil. Naphtha, thermal water, carbon monoxide. It's hard when you don't know which of these is the base recipe for this stuff. Whoops. So, oh come on. Lubricant. From base mineral oil and residual gas. If we actually do this, we can get base mineral oil directly from crude oil. So it is possible to get the bases going. And I guess that's the first available source of mineral oil we have. So that's okay, I guess. Residual gas, do we also get that from here? Nope. But we got that from plastic processing, right? The LJ stuff for this. Maybe these also a possibility. Raw bioplastic. Swamp tree, I don't think that's the route we want to go. Still bio-refining. Let's go for this, or at least aim towards this. Propene. Product produces residual gas. Okay, so if we start producing plastic at some point, we will get some residual gas that we can then use for the lubricant production. Okay, it's tough, but we shall try to get there. At least we can now produce components. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So saying thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.